never used to show how many people are left, did it?
Yo, what is this little thing right there?
Nah.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Whoa,
starting.
Courage in the background. My man. Yo, what is going on?
What is happening, yo?
The secret, dog.
What is happening?
Shh. So confused, bro.
Yo, what the?
What
James
the?
Bond? Yo.
It's Secret Skirmish.
Yo! What? Seduce me with that whisper. What the fuck?
Hello, everybody, and welcome
It's
to
live.
the Secret
Poach!
That's
It's a
right,
poach.
folks. The time has
Fucking
finally arrived.
Dennis
Team
in the
Liquid
back
brand
with
ambassador.
True.
Oh, is that?
Oh, there's Vivid.
I know all these people. I don't know.
$500,000
Chap?
are up for grabs.
Yeah.
Best Fortnite players here in an undisclosed
Dennis.
location. I promise I can't tell you where we are, but what I can tell you is that the cool thing about Fortnite is that
Come on, Zex, now's your time, dude.
Right at the front.
Do something crazy.
That's what makes this game so special, and we actually did get an opportunity to talk to some
Damn, Zexo's staring at me, bro. What the heck?
on their journey to this point.
A good piece of advice I could give newer players or younger players that want to make it into the competitive scene is to just keep grinding. Just grind those hours, put the time in. It's hard to make a name for yourself, but if you put the hours in, you're gonna get rewarded.
Opportunity comes. People, a lot of times,
who's this
they just
man?
don't get on the bus. They don't hop in the car. You gotta take it as soon
Yo.
as it presents itself. So I think
Wait,
just playing
no,
a lot,
Wait
keeping
a
yourself
second.
prepared, I think that's most important.
If you want something, you gotta work for it. So I just think that
Slobbing.
if you want to become something, work,
Him
grind
and
it,
LaShoy
grind
are
it up.
cousins.
Scrim every day.
Nuts.
Really?
Get as much knowledge as you can in
That's
practice.
crazy.
I would definitely prioritize my time, you know, in open qualifiers like the pop-up cups, stuff like that. Just make your name, get your name out there any way possible, and anything can happen.
My advice for anyone who wants to be a competitive Fortnite player is just chase it and keep going, don't stop, because there's only one way you'll get there, and it's if you keep going. So chase your
Look at his
dreams.
little.
Don't play Apex.
Oh, what's up, girl?
This is something that you actually really want to do. Just keep grinding, keep going nonstop, and eventually all your hard work will pay off.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Put in the work. That's
I've been
what
trying to
it's
scrim every day for
as I mentioned before.
been trying to scrim every day, but no one online to scrim with, so
and win in
Feels
Fortnite.
bad.
So much so that earlier
Feels
this
real
week
bad.
we actually were running some test games here in our secret facility. We had some
Secret
players drop out,
facility.
unfortunately, due to weather conditions. One guy in particular.
Ooh, what's up,
I want to
Aiden?
introduce you to this guy because
He's giving that
he
sly
was the
look
one
at the
that came
cat.
in and just competed
Doesn't
for
know where to
some
look.
V-Bucks just to test out the servers. He played so well that he ended up getting an invite to the
Dude, when there's
secret
a big
skirmish
camera
because,
playing, you
hey,
never know what to do.
why not? It's
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yep.
Anyone has an
You're like, do I want to
opportunity
look at it?
to
Like, I don't know.
compete
Yeah.
and win. We'll
Are you
see
looking
how
at it?
It's on
he
you for
does
so long,
throughout
too.
the rest of the competition.
the
But
camera
that's what it's
zooms
all
in
about
right on
here,
you
the
and it's just for
competition.
so long
And we're going to
up
be
in front of
starting
your
off
face.
with
Where you
some
guys putting your
duos
face
games. And let's run over the format
left.
and how it works. You're
Actually,
very
that's gonna
familiar
cover
with
the
it.
map,
So we're going to
huh?
have 3
Yeah,
games to start things
Top
off.
right,
That's where we
probably, huh?
establish the early game. Who's going to take the lead? Who's going to
What are you
be
talking about,
in
Zex?
that top position? And then we're going to have an intermission.
Huh?
Give the
What are you
players
talking
an
about?
opportunity to
Where
get
are you
a
putting your
break. And
cam?
then we finish with games
Oh, I'm just putting it
4,
where it
5,
regularly
and
is.
6. And then we will
Everyone's
crown
getting mad at
our
me.
duos
Why?
champion. And don't
I don't
forget,
know.
tomorrow
Uh.
we're going to have the solos competition as well. So I would love to be here and continue to talk your ear off about
yours is
how
fun.
awesome it is to be here and the opportunities that we have all been presented. I think for now we're going to send it over to 2 guys you are very familiar with.
Oh, boy.
We got Courage and Dr. Lupo.
Thank you, Golden Boy, an absolute legend in this esports industry. Someone I've always looked up to. Great to be working on another show with you today. But it's the Fortnite Secret Skirmish. The duo's back again. My name is Jack
Happy
Courage Dunlop, and I'm
Valentine's
joined by Benjamin Dr.
Oh, happy
Lupo.
Valentine's Day, Lightning. Thank you for the best, man.
I feel fantastic. Like Golden Boy said earlier, a secret undisclosed location. We don't even know where they are. They blindfolded us before they brought us out. That's not real. But the event is this came up out of nowhere. And surprise, there's $500,000 on the line. The Secret Skirmish, duos, solos. We have 100 of the best Fortnite players in North America, some from Europe. The competition today is going to be crazy, Jack.
It's absolutely going to be nuts. The talent is through the roof. We've had the chance to speak to so many players.
All
We'll
right,
get
I'm
into
gonna
that
move
in a
my cam.
moment.
Dude, why is it?
First off, though, you saw Golden Boy. You've now seen us too. We're not the only ones on this incredible team working the event. Blessed to be alongside so many talented faces, and I think We've got the rest of them over there. Guys, what's going on?
Hey, yes,
Cypress,
I'm Kristen,
Down,
otherwise known as
Monster.
Plays, and I have the pleasure to be joined by our absolutely amazing team that we have prepared for you guys today. We are going to be covering player interviews, analyzing the gameplays, and everything in between. But I'm really excited, and I can't wait what else is in store for today, guys.
Thank you, guys. Yes, absolutely. Throughout the weekend, we'll all
Cypher
be
is
together,
so
swapping
tall,
in and out.
bro.
We're one big team, so you're going to be seeing everyone get involved in all the different roles. You'll love to see it here at the Secret Skirmish. Now, Ben, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on this week.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Skirmish, and one has been the major game update that I'm sure you've seen a lot of people have been extremely positive about online. What are some of the changes we'll be seeing today in this competition?
7.4 dropped, and everybody now at home is playing on this, as well as everyone here at Secret Skirmish. Top of your list there, planes no longer smash through structures. Players can build and protect themselves.
I feel like there's no risk with them now.
Hopefully.
You like them?
Zipline
risk
added, and if you're on a zipline, you get
still
fall damage.
I love
immediately.
interact. I guess you can still get beamed. Yeah.
Yeah. The risk is you're on a straight line, predictable path.
Yeah.
But yeah, fall damage. Hey, less fall damage. I'm always with it, baby.
Other player structures as easily. Yep, a little bit of a fight. That's not all, Jack. What else is on the list?
Oh, there's a lot. You know, turbo building, one of the most important parts of Fortnite Battle Royale. The build delay has been decreased from 0.15 seconds to 0.05 seconds, so shaving 1/10 of a second off that. Another
I didn't. I was gone. My chat's roasting Cypher's
rocket launcher reload time increased.
Oh no.
From 2.52 seconds to
Damn.
3.24 seconds.
My
but the
chat's
big one,
yelling like,
the
yo,
rocket
that's
launcher
way
can
too
now
small
only
for
be
him. My
pulled
man needs to find a new
supply
job.
drop. So I think we're going to see a little bit more of a focus of playing around those drops today. Get rewarded with the rocket launcher can be so useful in those late game situations.
It's going to be kind of a meta change. A lot of these players typically the loadout. If you can pick up something explosive,
think people are going to use the deagle or what?
Key for that, the ability to push into player structures. If you're on top of a pyramid, you can actually shoot diagonally to the opposite corner and drop directly inside.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
I think also people still use
but
it.
you have to realize competitive players,
not as
competitive
much as it was before.
Especially everybody that's here, they're going to take advantage of those kinds of mechanics.
It'll take down
every
like
single
a
time
brand
that they
new
can,
fresh
because it makes
build,
a
right?
massive difference when
start
you
with
are
less than
stuck
100.
outside. Maybe you're above an opponent's
It'd take, like,
structure,
2G
and you
to get
need
a
to
wall
get
now.
inside before you get third party. Maybe there's players all around
more
you above,
more
the
if it's a
circles
fully
rotating
built
in.
wall.
You have to take the opportunity to push in.
Give it the
Those
1,000
things
bits,
can be
Lightning.
big,
Appreciate it, man.
And players at this level, they know all those little tricks, all those little gimmicks to get inside and take advantage of opportunities like that. Now, the rocket launcher being, like you said, crate only, I guarantee you see way less of that this time around. Maybe a little more grenade launcher. On top of that, the fact that grenades were swapped out for clingers. You're going to see clinger plays that we haven't seen in a couple major events. Things are going to get a little crazy, Jack.
Oh, yeah. There's all sorts of changes coming into this update. I'm sure we'll see some of those come into play today. Now, this is day 1 of 2 days of action. We'll go ahead and take a look at the format of how this will all play down.
Dude,
Remember,
I like
today,
this
6
I'm actually
duo
excited to play
matches
Battle Royale.
tomorrow. We'll get into the solo play. Here's how the players can earn points. It's eliminations or placement.
The only thing is
4 or 5
stream
elims in the game, you get 1
snipes
point.
is still gonna
6
happen
to
with
7 elims in the game, you
planes,
get 2
but
points. 8 elims, you get 3 points.
I said
and then you see there with the placement.
I was playing earlier
You
when
get
the
4th or
update came out
5th
for
as a
a few
duo,
hours.
1 point. 2nd or 3rd as a duo, 2 points. Finally,
So it's still like
ever epic victory royale for 3 points. But at the bottom of the screen, Ben, is for me
gotta get those
best
limbs,
part
man.
of this format. The
Don't
big
want to win,
bonus.
Zex, dude.
After 8 eliminations, you get plus 1 point per elim. And from what we've seen in prior competitions, even if you are having terrible games through 1 through 5, if you can pop off,
how much money is there to earn? I think it's like 100K and then 200K.
Dead last, all the way to the top 5.
Now, all these points, players, the solos and duos, as we go through the course of the next
I
2
think
days,
so.
those points are going to add up, and this is what they culminate in. Jack,
There
the
you go.
duos prizing is on your
There's
screen.
the duos
First
prizing.
place, the top duo over these 6 matches today takes home
And they actually are letting people use stretch
27,000
res at this one.
in prize.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's not all. The
Different
top
stretch
10
res.
duos, a minimum of 5,000. But
Close
keep in mind,
practice
this is a
with the
little
wrong
different from
stretch
previous
res for, like,
events. If
feels
you fall outside of that top
bad,
10 for
dude.
duos, you don't
Yikes.
come away with anything. You have to land a top 10 placement. So 10th through 6th get 5K apiece. 5th is 7.5, 4th is 10.5, 13,000, 17,000. That first place, Jack, $27,000.
And remember, this is just day 1 of 2. Tomorrow, that prize money will amplify way more for the big solos competition. You saw in the background when Golden Boy was doing his nice little intro to the production today, all the players.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Quafeets.
They're ready to go.
Appreciate it, dog.
But guess what? We actually have Kitty Plays down on the floor with Cloaksy and 72 Hours, two of the biggest bots playing today.
Hey guys, yes, I am here on the floor.
Yo,
the
do you guys
tension
hear that?
is high. And one of the cool things about the format today is you guys are actually randomized into duos. So Cloak did not get matched up with Tifu, and unfortunately you did not get matched up with your future fiance, Chap. Can you tell us a little bit more about the wedding?
376, Ansi?
Right now it's on hold, but if we reach 500K supporter creators, use code 72 hours in the shop or use code CHAP, we will be getting married. So right now he's on lease to Cloak, but hopefully he comes home soon. You guys can help.
So, Cloak, how do you feel about stealing his man? Did Chap have any comments?
It feels pretty good. They were supposed to get married at 500K supporters, but after Epic put me with Chap came up to me and said he used supporter credit code FaZe Cloak, and he's no longer going to get married to Tom. So, supporter credit code FaZe Cloak.
Oh my god.
Dang, we haven't even gotten to the games yet, and there's already drama being created. Tom, are you ready to legit clap your opponents today?
I'm going to be legit clapping all day, bro.
All day, bro. Back to you guys at the desk.
Wow. That was a thing. That interview was a thing.
It was a weird way for all those guys to spell creator code Dr. Lupo, but here we are, Jack, up here on the desk. You know what the best part about being behind the desk is, Jack, is that we actually cannot get eliminated. We're here no matter what.
That is
what
true.
happened?
That
I was
most
across
certainly
my
is
entire
true.
apartment.
Now,
I heard you guys
unfortunately,
laughing.
after that
They
interview with
were
Cloaksy, I regret my
interviewing
decision here.
Cloak
but
and Tom
we had
about
the opportunity to
Tom
go ahead
and
and talk
Chap.
about who maybe some of
That
our
was like
favorites are amongst
such
the
a weird
team to win the duos here today. And
legit
Russ,
clap.
we all kind of agreed. Cloaksy and Chap, that's a scary duo.
It is difficult to say no to a team like that.
Want to
Those
legit
two
clap.
have shown multiple times at multiple competitions, separate from each other until now, but that they are here to play the game. They're here to win. They're here to dominate, and they've done so.
That's your Chap,
rightfully in
boys.
the past
That's
multiple
him.
times. I believe at TwitchCon, Cloak had more eliminations than almost everybody else by a mile. You see they're both from New Jersey, hailing from the same hometown. Their favorite drop spots, opposite corners of the map, but I don't think that's a big deal because that signature emote, Jack. You have to remember, emoting is a good way to show friendship and taking the L. They're just trying to hand L's out, Jack.
Exactly. They're being nice guys. So the take the L emote, favorite of mine as well. Those are our favorites, though, to potentially show up today and take home the W. On the other side of things, though, there's so many talented players across the board. Two that might fly under the radar for some people at home. We agreed. Germ and JDW, guys that we've seen in so many of these competitions.
They actually, at one point in the past,
Germ and
they were
JDW.
a duos team and had separated to start, commingling with other players. And lo and behold, we're back here at Secret Skirmish, and like we said, the duos were randomly chosen, and they got matched up. You can't say that's anything other than fate.
Did a Knights release their
They
team?
got lucky with that
Or
one, I think,
no?
They're going to go ahead and drop on off the battle bus together throughout these games today. Here, a look at them again. Hometown South Carolina. You see Germ there from Kansas. I love the FacePalm signature emote. They like to both drop near the south side of the map, so maybe that's where we can expect them today to go through. But either way,
Damn, dude, that's
we
OP.
talk about this talented lineup from top to bottom. Let's take a look now at every player participating. Ben, this is the scariest lobby in Fortnite history.
I feel like we say that every single time, Jack, but take a look at this list.
Yes,
Page
we
one
do.
here has a ridiculous number of players. We already touched base on Chap and
Yeah,
Cloak.
we do say that every time.
Going to be rather intimidating. You have Tom down there with Dark, 72 hours. Jacob and Saint. Tons of these players have shown up.
They feel like they say that every tournament because we do.
It is interesting to me to see.
They do.
But every single tournament, it gets more and more like, okay, these are the top of the top,
we
you
have
know?
players that have really established themselves,
Been
even
cool.
blind, all the way back from Ninja Vegas. Here today at Secret Skirmish. Teamed up with Jay Young. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a team you got to watch out for as well. High Sky in our matchups yesterday, our warm-ups.
DK Dakotas? You guys didn't know Dakotas is playing!
So someone that's impressed me for sure. Triggy Soars and Bizzle. Do not sleep on this duo. As we take a look at this, Triggy Soars typically loves to land near tilted towers. Bizzle, someone that's a lot of times played around the Dusty Divot area. Two aggressive players that can absolutely slay out anyone in their way. What's funny for Butter, who we spoke about earlier, our last-minute replacement to hop on, and he got randomly paired with Aiden.
What a duo to get. The luck right there is incredible, and I'm looking forward to see what those two playing together.
Yep.
Obviously, their first time. It's going to be interesting. It was Zexro and the Siren. Zexro, one of the most aggressive players we have seen in any Fortnite event, and he pulls off crazy W key plays every single time we see him.
But folks, this is the page that has so many names that stand out for me.
Demo and Tfue, dude.
Outlet,
Have you on with Joe?
Zate, Hysteria, Nick Merckx, Tfue. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the best Fortnite players in the world. They've all qualified through different competitions, through everything to get to this point. There's a lot of stuff going on right now around the Secret Skirmish, around Fortnite in general. I'm sure as you guys have seen at home, the hashtag Share the Love event has been going on.
Yep.
Excited to say, though, that there's a little bit of extra information that has been released today. We can go ahead and show you guys at home exactly what we're looking at here. But again, the response we've seen to the hashtag Share the Love event has been amazing. And with the arrival of Valentine's Day, we're here to share one more surprise. Here it is here.
You just fucking shoot at the wall.
Play now. Get some challenges done.
You got the dualies, man? Who's like, you do. I got the wall.
All you have to do is play the game. I don't know anybody else out there that's doing something like that. Fortnite still setting the standard, as we've seen multiple times in the past.
Absolutely. Free Battle Pass sounds good to me. The amount of value in that already is incredible. But I think, Ben, our players are ready to hop on into game number 1. The countdown has begun. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Secret Skirmish. Tweet out the stream. Use the hashtag Share the Love. Also, hashtag Secret Skirmish. Let's go. The bus has launched. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 of the Duos competition.
Well, we have basically a southern middle to kind of northwest bus path.